Seatboxes. What are they? And how do I set one up? Well, I'm going to take you through how I set up my Matrix XR36 Pro with you now. Roll the titles. Hi, welcome to First Time Fishing with me, Big Bird. Firstly, can I say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. It's keeping me going, and I'll keep up with the videos. Just pop down in the little comments box at the bottom just what sort of things you'd like me to be covering. Do people need a bit of help with stuff? Setting up kit for the first time? Just let me know, and you know, I'll get some videos up. So, Seatboxes, what are they? Well, they've become the main bit of tackle, really, that you sort of need to go fishing. Everybody thinks you need a rod and a float. Well, you do. But the Seatbox certainly helps. Some people choose to go fishing on a chair. Some people choose to go fishing on a box. Some people just like to go and sit on the bank. But if you're talking about match fishing and you're talking about you want to try and make fishing easier, then the best thing to do is to get a Seatbox. Now, what Seatbox? There's loads on the market. All of your major manufacturers, they all make Seatboxes. I've opted for the Matrix XR36 Pro, mainly because I love the look of it. And like all of my gear, all of my luggage, as you can see behind me, is all Guru Fusion luggage, simply because I like the look of it. Not because I'm sponsored, not because I've been given it or anything like that. I simply like it. I've trialed it. It's rigorous. It takes beatings. And that's really what I want from my luggage. So the XR36 Pro is the first Seatbox to have used hydro cutting, where they place aluminium into like water and they actually cut it through the water. It means that it hasn't got to have your stanchions on the edges, so that it will take you full weight. I just love the look of it. I love the accessories that you get off the side of the Seatbox. I love the rigs that you can keep inside. I love how comfortable the seat is. Like I say, I'm not sponsored by these. I haven't been told to do any reviews about Matrix Seatboxes, but to me, I love it, and I tried it, and that's what I've used. So I'm going to go through with you how I set mine up from a match perspective, or if I'm even going pleasure fishing. The aim of a Seatbox is to have everything by you. If you need bait, it's just here on a side tray. If you need to put your rod down, it's just over here. If you need your rigs, it's just underneath your seat. You know, Seatboxes these days, they come with platforms. They've got extension telescopic feet, so you can put them into the water. High density, large mud feet, so your box isn't going anywhere if you buy a muddy bank. They're expensive, but they're quality. And they make fishing a lot easier. So let's go through with how I set mine up. I'm not going to go into details too much about how I utilize every single piece of equipment that attaches to the Seatbox. But as a basic, my Seatbox, I want everything off it. I don't want any legs. I want to be able to have everything freestanding off my Seatbox. It just means that wherever I go, I'm not reliant on anything next to me, any platforms next to me or anything. And the way I set it up isn't going to be for everybody either. Everybody always sets up a little bit of a different way. If you're left-handed, you're going to set up a different way. If you like resting your pole over this side or behind you, or, you know, keeping top kits to poles, etc., they're all going to be in different places. But I'm just going to show you how I set mine up. And maybe you might all get some ideas. Oh, I've never thought of that. Oh, I'm not sure that he's doing that right. And drop me a little note in my comments box, because hopefully I can try and learn from you guys as well. The Matrix XR36 Pro, it is a bit pricey. It is their flagship model, and they do some slightly cheaper. And I will go through one of those cheaper options at the end, and also an even cheaper option for those of you that are literally coming on here to find out how to fish and you are fishing for the first time. So let's go through the box. So here is my Matrix XR36 Pro Seatbox. As you can see, it has a platform underneath, and that comes up with a single hand squeeze mechanism where that green mark is. Next is a Preston Slimline Ventilite tray, which is sat at the back of the box. And then to the right hand side of that at the back, we will have a Preston kit safe. We'll talk about that a little bit later, and I'll show you exactly what that does. On the right hand side, that's a Preston tray support. That is to ensure that no legs have to be on the floor. That will hold the whole weight of my Ventilite tray, which is on the side. That's a large size with a hood, and the hood can come all the way up or halfway down. I then have a padded cross arm on the left hand side, which also holds a Guru pole sock, just so that my pole doesn't get damaged at all. It's also quite handy to rest your rod on. The butt rests will come a little bit later. Now this is the feeder rest, which is for your rod, which also needs a rod rest, and there it is. That's a Guru Reaper, a very, very good rod rest. And then it comes onto the Preston pole rest. Now, we'll show you what that does shortly as well. This is my Matrix ground bait bowl, and again, as you can see, it has no legs. I'm not dependent on any of the ground. Then I've got a Preston toolbar, which will connect up to 3 keep nets. I've put an extra 2 on just there for you. And then the Guru Reaper butt rests that you can see, which I spoke about, which are placed to the left-hand side, and they hold the rods and top kits. And here is my pole. This is a Matrix MTX1 on the pole rest, which works beautifully. And then there's a little bit of room down the side for your landing net. And that's about all of it. Now, all the Matrix seat boxes come with a side drawer to keep all your bits and pieces in, all easy accessible. But I've put an extra drawer set in, just raises my seat a little bit higher as well for comfort. Now, the kit safe that I was on about earlier, this is what it does, is it will hold all the ends of your poles, because you may have some slimmer elastics and some thicker elastics if you're going into matches, and it's good to switch up. This will be vital if you're doing matches. This side tray is perfect size for, I find, for my bait. As you can see, it fits plenty of bait boxes on, no issues whatsoever. And the hood can be pulled up in the summer to keep the heat off and even keep the rain off on those wet days. Now, in the seat box itself, it opens up, and this is where you keep all your rigs for your poles. As you can see, I've got quite a few made up. This is for if you hit any snags, you can just simply change your rig over. So that's how I set up my seat box, especially when I go on for matches. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but it works for me, and it means that I don't rely on the ground around me. So, at around £659, the Matrix XR36 Pro is the latest flagship model, and it does come in a lime or a grey. It comes with one side drawer, one winder drawer, a carry strap, non-marking legs, an easy open foot plate, and the whole seat box incorporates all the latest seat box technology. Now, I did say earlier that I would speak about more affordable box. Now, around $499, this is the Matrix S36, which is the most sold seat box in the UK. It comes in lime or a black, it comes with one side drawer, a winder drawer, a carry strap, and it also incorporates winding knobs, not the easy open foot plates that the XR36 provides. It is smaller and slimmer than the XR36 Pro, but it is excellent value for money. Now, for those starting to take up fishing, look no further than this. At just £40, or even as little as £10 second hand, every angler will tell you you can't go wrong with a Shakespeare plastic fishing box. It's sturdy, waterproof, has ample room, and it may look simple, but that's because it does exactly what its name suggests. It's a box that's a seat. I hope you've managed to gain a better understanding of seat boxes, how they utilise the other options that you've got. That's just simply how I set up my box. If you were to get your own, you can do whatever you want to it. You can put anything anywhere. And that's the luxury of a Seatbox. It is fully customizable. It will last you years. They are built to last, literally. One of my mates, he's got one that he's had for about 12 years, and it's still going as strong as the day that he got it. Hopefully it's also highlighted as well that you don't really need a box just to get into fishing. You don't really need to spend lots of money. The Shakespeare box, I guarantee every single fisherman will have had one. Every single person who has done angling at some point will always start off with a Shakespeare box. I did. My dad did. So I hope it's proven that you don't really need to spend a lot of money. You can keep all of your tackle there in the box. But those Shakespeare boxes, they are fantastic. You don't need to be spending the money that an XR36 Pro is. As for my lad Harry, 5 years old, he takes the Shakespeare box. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. It's his little seat. He sits next to me and he just loves it. Anyway, I'm going to be doing lots more videos. Please hit the subscribe button, and please let me know in the comments below what you guys want, what you want from me, what video reviews you want, what you want me to go through. I've got a new one coming up shortly of top 10 tackle of 2020, what I think has been the best tackle that I've been using. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get the emails to show that one's all been uploaded. But once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you later. And that's all on First Time Fishing.